What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am at CES in Las Vegas. So what I'm gonna do today is take my camera and walk around the entire show. If you don't know what CES is, it's the Consumer Electronics Show. It's the world's biggest electronic trade show. It's not open to the public, but I got a pass, so let's go inside and check it out. It is absolute chaos in this registration booth. Look at this. If you don't have a barcode, you're gonna be standing in line forever. This is called the Volocopter. Look at this. This is a drone that you can actually fly in. It's got 18 props on it. It's got 2 huge batteries tucked away somewhere in there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. We're getting closer and closer to drones that you can fly in. This is a Surefly electric octocopter, and this thing is pretty badass. I mean, it's all made out of carbon fiber, and there's a whole list of information here what it does. It's $200,000, by the way, if you're wondering how much this thing costs. Flies at about a top speed of, it says 70 miles per hour. It's got a 70-mile range. This one's not autonomous. It doesn't fly by itself. You do have to learn how to fly this thing.
So my name is Tony Board and I work for Workhorse, and right now for what we have here is the Workhorse W15, and it's pretty much the first of its kind, all electric, range extended pickup truck. This is pretty much perfect for you if you're interested in pretty much what's the future of pickup trucks. So the W15, it has a all electric range of 80 miles with an additional 300 through the range extending engine. And that generator kicks in after the batteries are depleted to just recharge the batteries with no loss of horsepower or torque in that transition. It's similar to the Chevy Volt powertrain, but we're the first to do it in a pickup truck style.
Let's go ahead and walk in here, and I will show you what's going on inside CES. So what this is it's basically like almost like a 3D effect or a holographic effect. That's kind of cool. Probably doesn't show up well on video, but in real life, it does look kind of 3D almost. Pretty cool. What is this? Ronin? So it's a gimbal stabilizer for a full-size DSLR with a big lens.
So here, to control it, like to actually get
that
it
is
to
cool, man.
self-balance, how do you do it?
Tell me what you got here at CES.
Well, what we do is we have these great art displays with authentic signatures, and we present them here at CES every year. This is our 15th year, and what we do is we preserve history and rock and roll, music, and sports. And
politics.
Entertainment, politics.
Yeah, nice.
You know, we got this great Abraham Lincoln document, which
that is awesome. Sold. Oh wow! So just curious, how much did that sell for, by the way?
This sold for $20,000.
Wow! Nice.
It's over 150 years old.
Oh, this is a legitimate, actual document with his signature.
Actually hand signed.
Oh wow!
And it's all labeled there. And the great thing about this one is the seal is still all intact, and you typically don't see the seal on the items.
If you like a lazy boy in your living room, check this out. That's awesome. This thing will fully massage your entire body. Drones, 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 drones everywhere. Let's see what Yamaha's offering. Oh, check that out. It's a remote control Yamaha motorcycle with a robot on the on the back there. That's awesome. So here's some video of the robot motorcycle actually racing on a track. That's crazy. So this is Yamaha's autonomous robotic motorcycle robot called Motobot. That is cool. All right, so check this one out. This is called the Power Dolphin by Power Vision. It's a drone submarine. You got a camera in the front, waterproof obviously, with 2 LED lights. And you can go underwater. Now, why would you need a drone like this? I saw a video on YouTube of a guy who flew his DJI Mavic in Hawaii, and he flew over water, and for whatever reason the sensors didn't work right over water, and the Mavic fell into the stream, and then it went underwater. So he had to use a drone to go look for it. All right, so I'm at the Autel Robotics booth. These guys make a really good drone. Oh, look at, they got a folding drone. Check that out. That's cool. They got a little transforming foldable drone. And that's what it looks like when it's all opened up. Look at that. Very cool. That's funny. I think people are getting creeped out over these things. Check this out. I'm at the AEE booth at CES. This caught my eye. Look at that. So it's a cell phone, but underneath the cell phone you have a drone. That's so cool. You could just take it off the back of your phone, unfold it, and then start flying it right from your phone. Look at that. That is so cool. What do you got here, man?
How's it going? So Tech makes a number of gimbals, from action cameras, cell phones, and DSLR and mirrorless cameras. This right here is the G5. This is a water-resistant gimbal for GoPros and other action cameras.
That's what's in there right now, right?
Yeah, that's what's inside of there.
It's getting
and
drenched.
then there's the little brother, the WG2.
Let's walk over here and show them close up. So is that this one here?
Yeah,
or no?
So the WG2 is wearable. So it has a 1/4-20 on the bottom and on the back for you to mount it to things. We have right here, this is the brand new Gimbal 2. So this one has an extension built in, and you get all the same features, as well as a port to charge your phone with.
Oh, nice.
So you can charge your phone while using this.
I'm at the Seafly booth. These guys are famous for making the Obtain drone. If you check it out right here, this is the Obtain. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be getting one of these pretty soon, actually. But if you don't know what this is, it's a drone that folds up, kind of like the DJI Mavic, pretty close to it. But the arms fold in. It's really compact and tiny. 1080 camera on there with a 3-axis gimbal on there. So that's pretty cool. You get a lot of features for an affordable price. I can't wait to get my hands on one of these. But yeah, I'm gonna get one of these for testing and review on my channel. It's nice to see these guys at CES. That thing's pretty stable in here. Look at that. 3-axis gimbal, folding props, pretty cool. So I'm at the ITRI booth, Industrial Technology Research Institute. Check this out. They have an intelligent vision system for companion robots. Check out this Furion Robotech looking thing. And I feel like salmon swimming up a stream. I'm at a booth called PTU VR. Look at this. This is a augmented reality app, I guess it is, on your phone, but it's attached to a gun. So check this out. If you look on the screen there, this airplane's flying around, and I can shoot them. There they are. That is so cool. I'm actually having an air battle right here at CES. So check this out. There's a company called Psychasec. It's not a real company, but it's a company featured in a new movie that's coming out. And they have a booth here at CES because it's a tech movie. So they have these human beings that they grow in a lab. I guess you can download your consciousness into these grown human beings. Let's go inside here and see what this is all about. This is creepy. So this is basically a human being in a bag. That looks real. You can see his hair, skin. Almost looks like he's breathing.
New technology transferred my consciousness to a new body.
This is obviously part of a movie, but that looks awesome. All right, so check this out. I'm at DJI and they have these virtual reality goggles that actually control the gimbal camera on the Mavic. It actually moves that gimbal. That is so cool. It looks really good in there. Look at that. That is cool. Check it out. I'm at the GDU booth at CES. They got a cool little folding drone. Look at that. That's compact. The cool thing about this one is the arms on this, they don't fold, they slide. They actually slide right into the body. Looks like it has a 3-axis gimbal camera on there as well. This is the cool thing about their drone. It actually sandwiches together with the controller. That is cool. Very compact.
Sorry. Anyways, so there's a smart button here. We open it.
I like it. Look at that. That's cool. So this is a jetpack. You just strap it on your back. You got 6 jet engines that fly you around. That's pretty awesome. That's cool. How long does it fly for?
This one only about 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes of flight.
We've got another version that's more like half an hour.
Wow, that's
You go a long way in half an hour too.
Oh yeah. When there's nothing in your way, you can go a long ways. Yeah.
Only the birds.
Yeah. Very cool. What kind of fuel does it use?
Kerosene or diesel?
Kerosene. I thought I smelt it. That's why I could smell
Everybody
it.
says that. We tried to clean it. It's the real deal. I mean, it flies. So
that is cool. That is cool. So I'm assuming there's videos all over YouTube.
Yeah, if you go to Jetpack Aviation YouTube channel.
Cool. Very cool. All right, guys. So yeah, go to their go to the YouTube channel and check out these guys flying around. That's pretty cool. That is wild. How much does it cost to build something like this?
Lots.
Yeah,
we're really just working with military at the moment, and there's around $500,000.
Oh, really? The military? Oh, that's what I saw in the back. That's right. Yeah. All right. So when you come to CES, there's a lot to see. I literally spent 2 days in just one hall, basically like the drone hall. So I'm gonna go upstairs and go see what's over there, and then there's I don't know, 2 or 3 more halls to go check out. So we'll see what we can see. This caught my eye because this is an Amazon Alexa, but this is for your car. So you can stream music, news, you can get Garmin navigation, and you can create to-do lists. Pretty cool. And you just talk to it and ask directions, all that kind of cool stuff. And then they just released this right here as well. This is actually a Garmin with a dash cam built into it. Or I'm sorry, Alexa with a dash cam built into it. I'm at the Removu booth. I actually filmed these guys last year because they had a wearable gimbal last year. So this year they got something new. Check this out. So this is basically a handheld self-stabilizing 4K camera. They're calling the K1. This is super compact. I mean, look how small this thing is. It's tiny. And the nice thing about this thing is it has a built-in battery that'll last for 4 hours. So no more running with the GoPro, having to change the battery out every 45 minutes to an hour with a GoPro. This one will go for 4 hours straight. And you can get 4K video with this. You can get, I think it's 4K at 30 frames, 1080p at 120 frames per second, so you can get that slow-mo. And then it even does 720 at like 200 and something, I don't know what it was, like 250 frames per second, something like that. Some pretty good slow-mo for 720. But, and here's the best part I like about this thing. If you look right here, there's a mic jack for a microphone. So you can actually plug in a little mic if you want to get really good audio. And you got a little LCD screen here as well, so you can frame your shots. You never have to worry about your shots. So check this out, you can actually zoom on this thing as well. Watch this.
You press the trigger.
You press the trigger and then push up on the toggle and you can zoom. which is nice because it's 4K and you can zoom in on 4K pretty good. GoPros can't zoom like that. Pretty awesome. People are tired out here. Look at this guy. Some people are just not cut out to go to trade shows. They can't handle all the walking. All right, so I had enough of upstairs. Let's go downstairs and into another hall. So this is where a lot of the TVs are in here. Let's see what it looks like in the TV section. And I'm at the Intel booth, and they got something called the 5G tunnel. So essentially what this is kind of like a sneak peek of what the world's going to be like when you have 5G connectivity. So your car, your house, your phone, cameras, anything electronic that communicates will be able to do it much faster. So it's pretty cool. I gotta give it to them. They got some pretty awesome booths. Look at that chick up there dancing. Oh, check it out. Halo. Check this out. This is trippy. Look, wherever you step, the lights move. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but it's just cool. Check out this electric motorcycle at the Raycon booth at CES. That's pretty cool. It's like a little mini bike actually. Those aren't full-size wheels. Those are actually tiny wheels. Pretty cool, like a Honda Grom, but electric. All right, so let's take a look at some TVs. I mean, there's a ton of TV tech here. The first thing I noticed already is laser TV. Laser TV? I thought that was back in the 80s. Laser TV is a thing. I don't know what it is, but it's probably awesome. Oh, check this out. It's 3D gaming without glasses. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. All right, so now I'm at the LG booth. They're famous for making TVs for the most part. Now this year, they got a tunnel. It's like a TV tunnel. Let's see what's going on here. Look how many people have their cell phones out. That's just kind of funny. Everybody has their cell phone. That's cool. Wow. All right, so LG has a thing called ThinQ. Everybody's got to have a thing, you know, with their new technology. Theirs is called ThinQ. Again, I have no idea what ThinQ does, but it looks amazing. And I can tell you this much, ThinQ is no joke. It is super thin. Look at that. So here's the back, here's the front. That's crazy thin, guys. All right, so here's another terminology, Super UHD TV nano cell display. Here we go again. More things to remember. All right, so I'm actually inside the Samsung booth. This place is huge. It's like a humongous booth. Let's go in here. Wow, Samsung is killing it. Look at this. All right, so I definitely noticed something with CES this year. It's all about basically the integrated world. They call it AI, artificial intelligence, but what they really mean is just integration. So it seems like all the big booths are showcasing technology where you can control everything. your car, your house, your office,
together with her and
hospitals,
exactly what is it that she
stores, you name it, sports, everything is integrated. Starting off with that whole 5G thing, I guess, which allows everything to communicate with each other. It's kind of scary, actually. The whole world being integrated as far as controlling everything with voice commands, or controlling everything from your car. You're just driving down the road and you want to change the temperature of your house, or start the washing machine, or start a cup of coffee, all from your car. While you're driving, you just speak to your car like Alexa, basically. It's pretty nuts. You see what I mean by integrated? This refrigerator has a LCD screen on it. You could literally do your shopping right through your refrigerator. Make a list and then send it to a Walmart grocery store and go pick it up, or even have it delivered. That's crazy. This is a smart fridge and smart oven. They talk to each other. So if you have to preheat your oven when you're cooking something, those two things can talk to each other and they can do what you need to do ahead of time. All right, so now we're at the Sony booth. Check this out. That's pretty nice. I feel like I'm inside a huge architecture firm office with all these trusses and wood. Let's see what's going on here. So Sony's line is called the Bravia OLED 4K HDR. Ooh, look at that. There's a 77-inch right there. That's nice. All right, so Sony's TV is called the X1 Ultimate 4K OLED display. Basically means it's super sexy and badass. Alright, so check out the GoPro booth at CES. What do they got going on here? Look at this, a BMW toboggan. Oh, there goes a new camera right off the bat. I see something new. Look at that. 360 camera. I stopped by the Rasor booth. These guys are legendary. Check out their cell phone, by the way. This thing is pretty awesome. This is made for gamers. I mean, you probably can't see it too well because I don't have a light, but they actually have speakers on both sides, which is pretty awesome. And first off, look at this screen. It's a 120 hertz screen, so really fast screen here. I'm gonna try to go to YouTube. Watch this. YouTube. Look how clear that is, man. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna type in my YouTube channel. There we go. Look at that. All right, so let's go to this. Now here's the sound. Check out the sound on that. You got speakers on both sides, and it's Dolby digital speakers in there. That's pretty awesome. Nice. Look how fast the video is. Look how clear that video is. It's pretty sexy. Pretty sweet. And then this is going to have all your standard specs of a high-end phone. But the cool part about this is that you can use this over in Project Linda, which is right over here.
What we're showing today is Project Linda. So Linda is taking the Razor phone and expanding it and extending it to mobile computing. So what you could do with this is plug it into Linda, just like this. You press one button, and just like that, it lights up the keyboards, it lights up this display. You can use this as a touchpad. You can use a mouse with it because it's got USB. You can also use it as a secondary display. So as you can see here in this visual, if you're running a video game and you want to run a mini map, or you want to run maybe your spells and potions here on the bottom, you'll be able to do that. This is still a concept. The phone is live today, so you can actually buy the phone as of at the end of last year. But Linda is just something that we wanted to create to show that
if people want this and they want to take their phones out of their pockets and just make it a laptop, we have the technology and the ability to do that.
Cool. So the gist of it is, this is a gamer's phone and this is a gamer's laptop, right?
Essentially. I mean, but this doesn't even have to be necessarily for gaming, because if you want to write an email, it's a lot easier to write an email on a keyboard than it is on a phone, regardless of the phone. So you can go on surf the web if you want to watch YouTube videos. But another really cool and underrated feature for me is that it actually charges the phone.
Oh yeah.
So if you're running low on juice, you can actually turn it, get more functionality, and start charging it.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. Hey, thanks a lot, man. What's your website, by the way?
Okay, Rasor.com.
Simple, easy. All right, thanks a lot, man.
No worries, guys. So, it's a lot of air.
Check this out. So, apparently, a lot of people like to take their video in portrait mode. I personally don't film in portrait mode, and I hate editing videos that are filmed in portrait mode, but there's people out there that do it all the time, you know, maybe Vine videos as well. I don't know, but they're making a dedicated Osmo that holds the camera in portrait mode, so that's kind of cool for you guys who want to do that. I'm at the Furrion booth. You guys probably saw my video of these guys last year, hopefully you did, but check this out. So they make all kinds of cool products. One of the things that I saw was this pretty badass truck, and I don't know anything about it, but I just thought it was cool. But I'm gonna go inside their fifth wheel. They have a fifth wheel trailer here. It is packed with all kinds of high-tech products that they make. Let's just kind of do a fly through. First off, you got a pop-out slide out on here with all kinds of speakers. There's their amps. I guess they make amps. They make CD players, head units. They make a TV as well. This is your master bedroom. Look at this thing. This is like living in a house. You got tons of headroom in here. Look at that. You got a little tiny fireplace. You got a flat screen TV. This is probably, I think this is a queen size bed. Super nice bathroom. Look at that. Tile, glass, smart toilet. You got a sexy sink over there. Look at this thing. This is gorgeous. This is better than my house. Look at this thing. You got a wine refrigerator in here, a wine chiller. Here's your smart fridge. You probably can order your groceries for you, I'm assuming. Here goes your cooktop. They make this, by the way. Here, a cooktop. And then they have a propane gas stove over here if you really want to get your cooking on, if you want to cook a steak properly. A Furrion microwave. Cool. Furrion oven. What is this? Oh, it's a dishwasher.
Yeah, definitely.
They make a Furrion dishwasher as well. There's a little slide out for your kitchenette. Pretty cool. Dual sinks. Here's your living room space. This is nice. Look at this. Let's go up here. Look at this, man. This is like high life over here, man. This is, look at that. They got a little digital fireplace going on. Huge flat screen HD. This is comfy. That's what I'm talking about. So the beautiful models here at Furrion just educated me on this truck. It's not electric, but it is a design that they came up with, which is pretty badass. I was just telling him it looks like it should have been in Transformers or something. All right, I'm at the Thule booth. These guys are out of Sweden. Check out this cool backpack that they make for the drone guys. That is sweet. So you put your Mavic. They got a Mavic right there on display, but you can throw your Mavic drone right in here. You put your controller in there, quick access to your drone. So say you're skiing or hiking or whatever, and you want to get some footage flying over someplace, just whip this thing out, boom, and you can fly real quick. Check this out. I'm at the Bosch booth. These guys are known for very high technology on all kinds of different platforms, but what caught my eye was this mountain bike. And the reason why this mountain bike is cool to me is because it has an electronic mid-drive motor in it. And if you don't know why this is cool, it's because when you have a motor in the hub, it takes a lot of torque to turn that wheel, especially if you're a 200-pound guy like me. But if you have a mid-drive system, you get so much more power and torque because you have a small sprocket turning a big sprocket. And look how big that sprocket is, by the way. But tons of power on here. They told me not to talk about all the specs, but I can do an overview in general. So essentially it's a aluminum frame bike with full suspension, disc brakes. Those are probably hydraulic disc brakes with speed sensors, and you have a throttle up here. I don't know all the details, and I can't go into all the details, but essentially your batteries here and your mid-drive systems here. I would love to get a setup like this. This is nice, especially if you commute every day and you don't want to be all sweaty when you get to work, or if you just want to go gallivanting out in the mountains and you don't want to, you know, wear yourself out in the first 10 minutes going up a hill. This will go up a hill no problem. But pretty cool. And then over here they got another one. This is like a, it's more like a city bike for go grocery shopping. I've seen some setups too where you can put a chair in there for your kids and pick the kids up from school. You don't have to worry about parking or navigating bad traffic. It's very popular in Europe. I know some European cities already use these quite a bit. Pretty cool. And it's nice because all the car goes in the front instead of in the back. So if you have kids, you can keep an eye on them. And you can put a seat here facing you or facing away. And then here is the mid-drive motor that they make as well. Pretty dang cool. And then there's a huge lithium-ion battery pack. I'm at the Samsung booth, and so what the big news this year is micro LED. And this is not micro LED. This is your typical billboard LED kind of setup, and it's amazing. Yeah, it looks awesome. But if you look close, and you probably can't see it on my camera, but if you look close, you can actually see the LEDs on this one. They're kind of big. So impressive from a distance, but when you put this in your house, it's definitely not going to be good for TV. What's amazing is they have these panels that are really, really tiny LEDs that you can actually stitch together. They're about the size of a cell phone, and they stitch these panels together to make that over there. So I'm gonna walk over there and show you guys what it looks like when they're all put together. Micro LED doing their thing, 4K resolution. And the cool thing about this is that micro LEDs will last way longer than the OLEDs, this is what they're saying. So no specs exactly yet, but it's pretty amazing stuff. And now if you look closely, you cannot see where the panels are connected. So essentially you can build a TV as big as you want. It's pretty amazing, as long as you get the aspect ratio right. That's amazing. I gotta get one of these. It's very much an auto show here too as well, as far as showcasing technology for cars. Check it out. Look at that. The windows just went, they went opaque, so you can't see inside. Alright guys, so that was my tour of CES here in Las Vegas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about CES. Thanks a lot, guys.